Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pate Namaha. Ayodhya Kand, chapter number 114, a kingless capital. In this chapter, Valmiki continues with Bharata's sentiments from the previous chapter, wherein he remarks how lusterless Ayodhya is looking, devoid of Rama and King Dashrath. So in this chapter, Bharata enters Ayodhya city and it appears so gloomy and miserable. Then Bharata enters his father's house, which exhibits a vacant look and it's completely distressing. Verse 1. Snigdha gambhira goshena siyandanena upayan prabho Ayodhyam Bharata Kshipram Pravivesha Mahayashah. The highly illustrious Lord Bharata rode on a chariot that emanated a gentle and deep sound. He soon entered the city of Ayodhya. Verse 2. Bidala uluka charitam alina naravaranam Timira abhyahatam kalim aprakasham nisham iva. Bats and owls darted here and there. Men and elephants lay in a stupor of grief. Ayodhya was like a murky, moonless night during the dark half of the month. Verse 3. Rahu Shatro Priyam Patni Shriya Prajvalita Prabham Grahena Abhyuthitena Ekam Rohinim Iva Piritam. The city looked like Rohini, the bright and favorite spouse of the moon, in the grip of the malevolent planet Rahu. Verse 4. Alpa Ushna Kshubdha Shalilam Garma Utapta Vihamgamam Leena Meena Jha Shagraham Krisham Giri Nadim Iva. Ayodhya looked like a dried up mountain torrent, its fish and crocodiles faint and dying, and the birds on its banks scorched by the merciless heat. Verse 5. Vidhumam iva hema abham advara agni samuthitam havir abhyukshitam paschat shikham vipralayam gatam. The city looked like a sacrificial fire burning at first with a smokeless golden flame and then gradually dying out under the weight of the curds, milk and food offered into it. Verse 6. Vidhvasta kavacham rugna gajavaji ratadvajam hata praviram apannam chamum eva maha ahve. It looked like a huge army routed by the foe with its elephants, horses and warriors wounded to death, their armor broken and the war chariots shivered to atoms. Verse 7. Safenam sasvanam bhutva sagarasya samuthitam prashanta maruta udhutam jala urmim eva nihsvanam. The city was like the roaring ocean with its valleys and mountains of foam-crested billows that had sobbed itself to sleep, the sleep of silent exhaustion. Verse 8. Tyaktam yagna ayudhai sarvar abhirupai cha yajakai Sutya kale vinirvrite vedim gata ravam iva. The city was like the fire chamber in the hall of sacrifice when after the soma has been drunk, the priests and the audience leave it with the sacred vessels to be tenanted but by silence and solitude. Verse 9. Goshtha madhye sthitam artam acharantim navam trinem go vrashena parityaktam gavam patnim iva utsukam. The city was like a cow in a herd whose heart has gone after its beloved bull, and who turns away with disgust from the fresh, sweet-smelling grass laid before it. Verse 10. प्रभाकरालय सुस्निग्धै प्रज्वलितभिर् इव उत्तमै वियुक्ता मणिभिर् जात्यैर् नवामुक्त आवलीम् इव. The city was like a necklace of pearls from which have been removed the gems that lent their luster thereto. It was bereft of well-polished and dazzling, excellent gems, rubies and the like of genuine quality. Verse 11. Sahasa chalitam sthanan mahim punya kshayad gatam samkhrita dyuti vistaram taram iva divah chutam. The city was like a star whose merit is on the wane and falls down on the dull earth from its radiant seat among its peers. Verse 12. Pushpanadham vasanta ante matta bhramara shalinim dhruta davagni viplushtam klantam vanalatam iva. The city was like a creeper of the woods, black with the bees that are attracted by its fragrant spring robes, now in the heart of the cruel forest fires. Verse 13. Sammudha nigamam sarvam samkshipta viparna aparnam prachanna shashi nakshatram dhyam iva ambudarer vratam. The city was like the moon and the stars behind the prison bars of black clouds. The markets and shops were closed, and its merchants were in a daze. Verse 14. Kshinapana uttamer bhinnai saraver abhisamvritam hata shaundam iva akashe panabhumim asamskritam. The city was like a drinking saloon, roofless, dirty, strewn with shattered bottles and cups, the corpses of its customers lying here and there in horrible postures, the floor cracked and the wines trickling among them. Verse 15. Vrikna bhumi talam nimnam vrikna patre samavratam upayukta udakam bhagnam prapam nipatitam iva. The city was like a water trough, broken, dilapidated, and slowly ebbing away its life-giving waters, with none to slake his thirst thereat. Verse 16. Vipulam vitatam chaiva yukta pasham tarasvinam Bhumau baner vinishkritam patitam jyam iva ayudhat. The city was like the string of a mighty bow cut to pieces by the arrows of the enemy. Verse 17. Sahasa yuddha shaundena haya arohana vahitam nihatam pratisainyena vadabameva patitam. The city was like a fleet war horse bestrode by a famous warrior that lies on the ground hacked to death by the weapons of the enemy, its gay trappings and accoutrements scattered around. Verse 18. Shushkatoyan mahamatsya kurmaischa bahubhir vratam prabhinna tata vistirnan Vapim iva khritotpalam. The city was like a lovely pool where large fish and turtles disport themselves, now dried up and shallow, its walls broken and the flowers faded and dying. Verse 19. Purushasya aprahashtasya pratisiddhanulepanam santaptam iva shokena Gatra yeshtim abhushanam. The city of Ayodhya was like that of a man whose body is like a skeleton, who is dejected, with no oil massaged on the body, who is scorched with grief and is without any ornaments. Verse 20. Pravrishi pravigadhayan pravishtasya abhramandalam Prachanna Neela Jimutair Bhaskarasya Prabhamiva. The city with its deserted streets appeared like the sun whose bright radiance is hid behind the dark winter clouds. So thus Valmiki gives 20 different descriptions of how Bharata felt when he re-entered the city of Ayodhya, which was now deprived of the sunny presence of King Dashratha and the magnanimous presence of Lord Rama. Verse 21. Bharatastu ratasthe san Shriman Dashratatmaja Vahayantam Ratashreshtham Sarathim Vakyam Abravit. The illustrious Bharata, son of King Dasharath, seated in his chariot, addressed the charioteer Sumantra as he drove the most excellent of chariots, saying, verse 22, Kimna kalvadhya gambhiro murchito na nishamyate yatha puram ayodhyayam gita vaditranisvana. How is it I hear not the strains of music and song wafted gaily along the breeze? Verse 20. Varuni madagandascha malya gandascha murchita Dhupita aguru gandhascha na pravati samantatha. Alas, the air is no longer heavy with the fragrance of rare wines and drinks, aloes, sandals, and other perfumes. Varuni is the liquor and it does not really have alcohol. It is just a spirituous wine without any alcohol, without any intoxication. But the odor is quite wonderful. Verse 24. Yana pravara goshchascha snigdhascha hanaisvana pramatta gajanadascha mahamscha ratha nishvana nedanim shruyate puryam asyam rame vivasite. Horses, chariots, and maddened elephants no longer thunder along the roads of Ayodhya ever since Rama went out of its gates. Verse 25. Chandana aguru gandhamscha maha arhascha navasraja gatehi rame tarunah santapta nopa bhunjyate. After Rama left, the young in distress do not enjoy expensive incense of aguru and sandalwood paste and garlands of fresh flowers. Verse 27. Bahir yatram na gacchanti chitramalyadhara narah notsava sampravartante Rama shokardite pure. In the city afflicted by Rama's desertion, people do not walk about the streets and squares in joyful content, wearing colorful garlands, nor do they observe any festivals. Verse 28. Sahanuna mama bhratra puryasyasya dyutirgata nahi rajat ayodhyaya Sasa Revarjuni Kshapa. Is this city in mourning for Rama? Its beauty and glory have departed with my brother. Dark and gloomy it looks like a night in the bright half of the month when the rain lashes on earth. Verse 29. Khadanu khalu me bhrata mahotsava ivagata janayashyat ayodhyayam harsham grishma ivam buddha. Would he come again among us, my brother, like a dear thing of joy, and gladden our hearts even as summer clouds that delight all beings? Verse 30. Tarune charu veshe cha narair unnata gami bhi sampatad bhir ayodhyayam na vibhanti mahapatah. When shall we behold again our young men walk about the streets proudly in happy attire like lordly elephants? Verse 31. Evam bahuvidham jalpan vivesha vasatim pituh tena heenam nara indrena simhaheenam guham iva. Speaking thus, Bharata entered the portals of Dashratha's palace. It was repulsive to look at now that Dasharatha was no more, like unto a large mountain lair when the lion is dead that thundered in it. Verse 32. Tada tad antahpuram ujjita prabham surer ivotsritam abhaskaram dinam nirikshya sarvantu viviktam atmavan mumocha bashpam bharata sudukhyataha. Once upon a time, the Asuras defeated the Devas in battle. Rahu absorbed the sun. Day and night were wiped out. Then Brahma deputed Atri, the Maharishi, to illumine the world for 7 days, which he did. The mansion was deserted and frightful to look at, even as the dark and dull world when the sun was away from it. Bharata of iron fortitude could not stem the tide of his sorrow, and his tears streamed afresh. So why does Bharata lament? Because Rama is not there in Ayodhya, and Rama's devotee Dasharatha is not there in Ayodhya. Because of the absence of the Lord and his devotee, everyone else is affected. The kind and compassionate Bharata is also feeling the sorrow of the Ayodhya Vasis who are true devotees of Lord Rama, and they are not able to rejoice at all because all the happiness has gone along with Rama into the forest. Mangalam Kushalendraya Mahaniya Gunapte Chakravarti Dhanurjaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam.